All right, today what we have is, after months of research that we've been doing on different types of racks we can get for the Renegade, we found this one from Farm Mudding, and what it is that it's a whole rack setup back here. Comes with a Pelican case, comes with all different parts for it. We're going to do an install for it today, reasons why we got this kit, something else that Jody added to this kit to make it more functional, and what it is that it's a whole rack setup. We're going to do an install for it today. Actually have a nice day outside today, so we figure we take it outside. I'll go over the items that come with the Farm Mudding rack. So if you go on their website, you take a look, they have the whole rear, different rack setups, different colors you can get, different options. There's a lot of yellow on the machine. I wanted to mix it up with a little bit of black for the back rack, but also want to do a yellow insert. So what it comes with is that we have the 3 bolts. That's going to sit on the top, 3 bolts. It's going to sit on the top part of the rack. And we have 3 nuts, 3 washers. And we're going to use the T30s that are already on the 4 hold down points on the back of the Renegade, so we'll show you. So first thing we'll do is break out the rack here, the base piece for it. So this is a base portion that's going to house the Pelican case inside here. So I already did the liberty of installing the pieces of 3M tape that they provide in the kit, which is pretty cool. Just make sure when you do this, it's always a good idea. 2 things that you want to do. 1, got to be hot. Not at least hot, but at least warm. This way, at least the glue adheres to the metal. 2, alcohol pad. Scrub it down. Best way for it to stay on there, all right? So what we got is the matching yellow Pelican case for it, all right? This thing's really neat. I don't know if anybody shoots guns, has gun stuff. Pelican stuff is a great way to store your guns, store different things for it. So this is a really nice case. I always really like the Pelican stuff. What I did here is that I went ahead and installed it on the back portion already. Took a hair dryer, heated up really good. Took the sticker off the back of it, heated up really good. Use alcohol wipe, prep it all nice and everything. Adhere this to the back with that piece. Then you go ahead, put it inside where you want it to sit, and then press it down. And that's how you're gonna adhere that to it. All right, next portion we have here is the actual back rack. Now I remember the original version that I saw online, and I believe this is a revised version of it. By no means do I know anybody from Farm Mudding or anything like that. This is just a product that I purchased just because I like the way that it looked. And then also we went in with the yellow insert that perfectly matches the color of the bike. One thing that's pretty cool is that Jody actually went through and installed paracord all through here, which ended up looking really nice. This way it gives you the grip on the sides of it, gives you some traction. When you're in the mud, your hands are slippery, you know. I think this ended up looking beautiful. Jody did a great job on this. I think it looks awesome. So it's just a little thing that we added on the side here. You know, what's paracord? A couple bucks, you know, and then plus no matter what, you can always use paracord for something when you're out wheeling. So worst comes to worst, kind of like, you know, you got a fire outside with your buddy, somebody sacrificing a sock if you ain't got kindling. You got paracord no matter what, you know, in case anything happens, you have it. So, and it's really does a lot for the look of it too. I think it ended up looking great on here. So for the product wise, fit and finish, everything looks good. The bottom bracket's perfect. Pelican case, it's official, hasn't been opened, comes in a Pelican case box and everything. Now, reading reviews of what everybody likes on here, I was torn between a couple different ones. I can go with the Wild Boar, which is like 200 bucks on Amazon, but there's a lot of people complaining about the welds coming apart, breaking, that kind of stuff. That's the last thing you need to do if you're spending money on a nice machine, is to get a crappy rack for it. It's kind of like the same thing when you see somebody with like a really nice side-by-side and they got just a crap trailer. You don't do that. Spend the money on it. It's definitely worth it. Remember, I heard somebody asking about, because it is 3 bolts that hold it on and the thickness of it and everything like that, is this thing sturdy? This thing is definitely heavy duty and sturdy, by no means at all whatsoever are they skimping out on any of that. Even on the thinnest point here, which you could see, it's also built with this ledge here. So there's no way that this is going to bend, any of this is going to move. It is really heavy duty and sturdy. I mean, it is, you know, this thing definitely has some weight to it. Big guy like me yanking this thing around, it's definitely sturdy. Couple spots that when I got this, you can't really see them unless you're really looking, but on the front edge here, you see that it's chipped a little bit. And then the back here, problem being with this is that the only thing is that grazing your hand across there, anything, you'd be able to injure yourself with it. So probably just gonna tap that, flatten it out, and then just use a little black paint just to cover it up. You know, but those really, it's non-issues with it. I mean, you're taking this thing out in the mud and dirt and everything. If that's the only thing I gotta complain about, it's a really good product, you know. It's definitely less expensive than the Lucky 7 setup. And the Lucky 7, I mean, it's got 2 cup holders, cool. You know, I'd rather go with this, save some money, a lot better product, you know, definitely durable. With the addition of this on here to personalize it, I mean, I definitely, you know, and you can go with any color you want. You could probably go with yellow. You could probably do anything to match your whatever color theme you're going with. But with this all together, this works good for me. Fit, finish, product, and everything, I am very happy with it. It's definitely a good purchase. And I'd have to say that they do a really good product over there. So we're going to go ahead and show the install on this. Let's put some work in, get this on there. First thing you're going to want to do is take out the 4 T30 Torques. We're going to set the base in. The front two, you're going to have to use a normal 1/4 inch or 3/8 drive extension, all depending on what you have the T30 on. The rear you can actually get in there with a longer extension. So these front two take a little bit of work. If you have 1/4 inch long extension, you have T30 on 1/4 inch, you can actually put it through the hole here, go through there. I mean, you don't have to use world's most ginormous extension either, you know what I mean? It's just someone over here getting an extension, he's like, oh, here, how about this one?
I couldn't find any other.
I think he's still going to try to armor all my handlebars one of these days, I'm telling you. He's going to armor all the foot pegs and the handlebars and be like, oh, take it out for a rip, Dad, and take it for a rip ski.
See how fast you can go.
Oh, she's running good today. She's burning right.
Hammer down, Dad.
Hey, can you get me one maybe like normal size instead of one where I can just...
Yeah, this is the problem with these ones. There's only this one. That,
yeah, I can tighten up the neighbor's front door with that thing. Can you just get me something like half that size, bro? All right. So let's at least get the back bolt started here. I do like the finish on here, though. It's really nice.
I like the quality. The metal is really thick, really well built.
Oh yeah, it's not. There's no question of how it is. It's really definitely built good. Hey, where's the 3/8 drive ratchet extension? Thank you. Great job. All right. I want to have it set back. It is slotted, which is nice. So it does have adjustability for it. I want it as back as possible. This way it does not interfere with the seat at all. I guess a Pelican case. Then also sitting back here, just a little bit. This way at least it stays away from hitting anybody in the butt. So we'll go ahead and just normal diagonal pattern you would do with tightening anything. Screw and just tighten everything by hand now. Tighten. And we'll go ahead and install the top rack now. All right, set the rack on here. Oh, I like that.
That looks nice.
Yeah, I get the rear set first. And one of the nuts, it is 13 millimeter. So there's the bolt, washer. So the two of them in. This one is off. So what I'd like to do now is, let's get this pry bar. We'll set this inside here. Okay, like that. All right, pull it towards you. Go ahead, pull it towards you. Okay, good, let it go. So at least we're not shearing the threads trying to fit it inside there. If you think about it, when this base piece is engineered, I'd rather have it where they sit in, because if I had to try to press those two pieces of metal in, that would be, you know, somebody could stand on the outside, yarn it over and everything, but this way is easy enough. Put a pry bar in there, open it up, sits in there. And also being closed a little bit holds the actual Pelican case in a little bit better from you worrying about it pop out of the top. So it's actually a good idea like this. If you'd like for fit and finish and you wanted these completely even, you could put the pry bar in. As you tighten down one side, go over, use the pry bar, open it up, and tighten that side down, go to the other side, do the same thing, and you can be able to do that. So we're gonna go ahead and just tighten these bolts down some.
That was not on fast forward. He just did it that fast.
Oh yeah.
You did it so fast it looked like I fast forwarded the video.
All right, just snug down in the back here a little bit. So if you want to do it, make it so they match up. Put the pry bar inside there. Go ahead, yarn it out. So you can actually move it over, tighten this bolt down, and then you would let it go. And you go to reverse to the other side. But for the way that I'd like to have it set up is I would like to have it to a certain extent actually lock in the box and hold it in place. Not that it really matters too much, but just that other added level of protection in there. I don't have to worry about it popping out. I have it set inside here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go from the back rack, BRP symbol, and rear bumper here to find out exactly what the best way to pitch this thing is. And I think I have it pretty much set right here is where it looks good. All right.
Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, that looks really good. You can see the yellow in the far bottom good too.
Yeah, and it's the good part about it, because what I primarily look at this thing for is, you know, how far away is it going to sit from the fenders? You know, the rear fenders, it gives a good ample amount of distance. You don't have to worry about it hitting together, rubbing, or anything. It's going to be easy enough to clean inside here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and tighten the bolts here. All right, we're going to install the case portion of it. To slide it in and back, push down.
Wait for the crunch.
There we go. She's locked in place. You can see that that's not going anywhere. Yarn down on it. Doesn't have that much flex at all. You know, and with the paracord on here,
it doesn't hurt your hand to grab it either.
Easier to hop in and out of.
Yeah.
Grab a hold of it. The way it is, I really like the way the setup is on here. What I added also, just to hold it in place, got these two little blue bungees. Go right across the top here. So through the lock hole. Going to the other side. I can hook it right on the rear metal rack here.
Oh, we gotta get you a black and yellow one. That's
This is
the
just
girl.
what I-
Well, that's the girly side of me. I gotta get it all matchy-matchy.
This was just what I had in the bottom.
Yeah.
Technically, probably not even going to see it unless you move the top rack, but
It's gonna all be covered in mud
some
anyways.
strange reason, it fits perfectly in the holes here.
That's awesome.
Those are just like lockbox holes.
Yeah, but it's a really good idea.
Just hold it in place.
Just a little extra. Oh, okay.
Just hook it back there. Hook it to the front latches.
What
If I
else?
wanted to,
Didn't
I
you
could
get another storage thing for this too?
Yep, this is where we got the Apache. We'll go ahead and set that on the back. They had this on sale over at Harbor Freight.
Yeah, we got a great deal on that thing.
So I can get it. Set it back like this. Have this hanging off the back if I want. Grab the tiger tail, please.
Oh, that's cool. And this one's completely waterproof too, right?
Yep. It has also a little pressure relief thing.
Okay.
I mean, it's Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
It is what it is with it.
Yeah, it's our.
You know what I mean?
You know
If you're
what? At least
expecting this to
we.
be the best stuff in the world, but like this is the deal I have with, this is my 100% my deal with Harbor Freight. Okay, I don't mind breaking it. Like I'm hard on tools, I'm hard on things. You know, I can snap ratchets, it's fine. You know what I mean? So, you know, if I break a Pittsburgh, I'm not really that concerned with it. You know, so that's my deal with.
Hey, wait! I got a
with
Pittsburgh tool set.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Pittsburgh's the best, honey. It's top of the line, is what it is. It's the best. You can't get any better. That's why I got you the Pittsburgh.
That's why you bought that for me.
It's like the Gucci of all tools. So that's why I got it for you, because it's just the best out there. All right, so I got this storage, this high quality storage thing from Harbor Freight. They had a special deal on it. I think it was like $44 instead of $69. It was like just a good deal for it. So the one thing I saw when I took a look at it, they have a yellow that matches the back, but I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to have it where it mixes in the black and the yellow with it more incorporated together. But what was really cool about this back piece here allows me to hold the rack in place. As long as I set up the side here, ratchet it down, I can actually get my tiger tail and attach it right to the handle here. Fits right in the back handle, perfect.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Yep. Nico, hop on the back. You just twist right around. Pull that right off of there. Hand that to your buddy, and he's jumping in the hole to get it out, because you're not doing it. You don't even need to hop off. You can just back up, reach over, help him out, you know, unless you're the one getting stuck. But if you're just doing normal riding, you can set him back there. You start going through some muck or anything like that, put on the back here. You know, so all in all, once you ratchet this thing down here, we have a 100% functional rear rack. You know, I think it's an awesome product. Came out perfect on here. Looks good. I think the next thing we were going to start to do was go with the lighting situation on this. At least have it so, you know, have a light bar in the front, and also was taking a look, and Far Mudding, the same company that does this, also offer halos, which you can have them go different directions and do all sorts of neat stuff with it. You know, I have the rock light set up on this, so I'm thinking I may want to go with halos on this just to have that. And then if we go to the front, you can see I just started installing the light bar. And we'll go through this whole install, because this one here, there's an offset for it and everything that I can show you. So when it goes time to do the install on this, go over a couple things, make sure that it works good for you. If you like the setup, you can get all the stuff from Amazon and everything, so it's real cheap. Didn't even cost much to do this at all. You know, and there's a nice spot here also where you can tuck the wires in. All right, super happy with the far muddy rear rack. The one thing that I did not show you guys is that you actually get this cool little keychain for it. Now, it's not really the best color for me at all.
I kind of love it though.
Yeah, so since Jody's going to be rocking the X3 this year over on our Mud Adventures, I'm going to be rocking the Rennie, so I'll probably do like a piece of paracord for it. But this thing is pretty cool that they actually include this with it. Kind of like it. So it's a neat little thing that they give you. But all in all, this is a great product. Thanks for watching V5 Motorsports. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more videos of installs we're going to do on this. And also, since it is starting to get warm outside, we're going to start having some riding videos.